Hey everyone and welcome. Well, the channel hit 10,000 subscribers this morning and I'm over the moon, thank you very much. In this video, I thought we could all do with a cheering up, what with overzealous cops, government, neighbours, etc, over our forced house arrest. So here is an article in the Express I found, and also an hilarious clip where Kay Burley effectively says the media are trash, but you're much worse, about our vile and hateful libel.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration. Rotten politics in this country at the moment.
Now, I'm sure you'll agree, this is some good news, and possibly there is a silver lining to this mess. It's titled, The Starmer Effect. Labour falls further behind Tories in voting poll. I thought the capital letters is quite telling, as it highlights the media's petty childishness, i.e. I'm better than you, no. Let's watch Kay Burley do the same, shall we?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of work to do, hasn't he? The latest Ipsos Mori poll, I'm not sure if you've seen it. I mean, journalists are not people's favourites at the moment.
And you can tell she's not happy about it.
But we've got the trust of 43% of those that were asked. The Labour Party, are they doing a good job? 18%.
And there we have it. The we're shit, but you're shitter line.
Well, no one underestimates the scale of the challenge and the mountain we've got to climb. We've lost 4 elections in a row. The last election in December last year was Labour's worst defeat since 1935. So this is a huge challenge ahead of us, but there's 4 years in which to do it. And it's incredibly important that we've got both a strong opposition and a viable Labour Party that can govern again.
Yeah, good luck with that.
And so it's really important that Keir is going around the country listening to the voices of people, because what a lot of voters tell me is that they don't feel that Labour has listened to them and their concerns.
It took you 5 years to figure out that you need to start listening to the people you've been calling all the names under the sun for the last 4.5 years. Okay, gotcha.
Over the last few years, and that's got to change, and that's what Keir is kicking off with these virtual town hall meetings starting in Bury today.
Yeah, I mean, he has been in post for a month. He's not really moved the dial much, has he, in that time?
Pot calling kettle black, okay? When your ratings are through the floor, you have no right to be telling others the rating are through the floor, do you? Now, I know he's not been Labour leader long, but this man managed, in that time, to make things worse. So media are 44% trusted. I expected much lower than that, to be honest, so I assume the Ipsos Mori poll is a left-leaning poll. We all know bias runs deep through polls, don't we? And this is the reason my side split this morning, when even knowing it's left-leaning, Starmer's Labour only managed 18% favourability. Who would have thought Labour could produce someone worse than the steptoe Grandad Corbyn of, eh? Let's look at his popularity and the popularity of leaders before, shall we? Now, we've got Gordon Brown here first. He's the thief, bigot, gold pawner himself. Let's have a look. 22% positive rating for Brown, 44% negative. It's quite high, isn't it? Next on the block was Ed Miliband. Bacon Sarnies, anyone? He's got 19% positive, so he's dropped, and 49% negative, so he wasn't as liked as Brown. Brown wasn't liked at all. Then we've got Smelly Pants Corbyn, the Marxist professor's love child, on 21% positive and 62% negative. Wow, that's a cracker. I wonder if he's proud of that. I'm sure that must be a record. And last up, we've got Sir Keir. Labour's Brexit plan was my idea. What groomers? Starmer. And his popularity is 12% positive, 16% negative, 12%. Now, I put the 16% down to lack of time as leader, but 12%, he's dropped 9% from Corbyn. Let's read the article, shall we, and have a giggle. Labour has fallen further behind the Tories in the opinion polls despite the arrival of Sir Keir Starmer to bring the curtain down on the disastrous leadership of Jeremy Corbyn. He's not done anything of the sort, has he? He's made it worse. The latest national voting intention poll carried out by polling firm Survation on April the 27th and 28th puts the Conservatives at 48% and holding a commanding 17-point lead over Labour. The gap has widened despite continued pressure over the government's handling of the lurgy crisis. Yeah, that's what gets me as well. You'd have expected Labour to have done well as an opposition, would you not, when we've got a global pandemic? But they've just failed miserably. Why have they failed? Because they're too busy infighting, aren't they? They are not an effective opposition. They're not even an effective party at the minute. And growing fears about the pandemic's effect on the UK economy. At 48%, the Conservatives are 4 points ahead of their winning vote share at last December's general election. Labour's current figure is 31% compared with a 32% vote share in the election. But lockdown has effectively pushed party politics to one side. No, it hasn't. We've seen Labour. They've already started on that, and the SNP. It's all party politics still. They think we're stupid and we can't see, don't they? And denied Sir Keir the traditional honeymoon period enjoyed by new leaders, which has been reflected in the polls. Survation said, looking at Conservative and Labour Party leaders, Johnson is currently enjoying a net plus 39% satisfaction rating. Wow, 40% better. With 61% of respondents satisfied with his performance as Prime Minister. Are you listening, Labour? You know why? Because he listened to us. He even got the working class a bad guarantee next election. If this down to 16%, 9% down from Corbyn, Starmer is never going to save Labour from anything other than destruction. Oh, it's glorious. Compared to 22% dissatisfied. 22%, wow, that's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, that's what? 78% are happy or okay with what's going on. Quite worrying as well, to be honest, with all the Big Brother stuff they're talking about. But that's for another video. Keir Starmer has a net rating of plus 13%, including a 29% rate of satisfaction with 16% dissatisfied. So while the Prime Minister has a plus 26% leading net ratings over the leader of the opposition, there are fewer people dissatisfied with Starmer than with Johnson. And that's because Johnson's the one making decisions and Starmer is the one trying to fight his own party. Is it not? Ooh, bitch. However, the lurgy crisis has inhibited the honeymoon period associated with changes in party leadership where there is intense interest in a new leader. In this context, and in the absence of the sort of pre-leadership public recognition that Johnson had, understandably there are high numbers of people who have yet to make up their mind about Starmer. And he's not done anything so far, in my opinion, that's worth us changing our mind in regards to giving him more favourability or positive light. He's not managed to rein his party in at all, has he? I mean, they're all talking about suing each other at the minute. The majority of respondents either said they are neither satisfied nor dissatisfied, 43%, or don't know for 12%. The survey showed the Liberal Democrats at polling at 8%. Oh, we might get rid of the Libs as well, guys. We might. Oh, this will be good. Oh, bring on the next election, please. Down from a 12% vote share in December. Oh, that's what happens when you don't listen. The Green Party, which won 3%, woo, Green Party, of the votes in December, are now on 5%, and the Scottish National Party have stayed the same on 4%. Survation said 1,023 people took part in the poll. Now, as you all know, I don't think much of polls. I think they're a load of crap and they're all just biased propaganda, in my opinion. But it is quite telling if the media are admitting that they're crap, because they didn't. You notice how Kay didn't say, I don't understand that or anything. She just went, well, the people don't like us at the minute, but you're rubbish. Oh wow, it just shows the media and Labour are very, very childish, mental people, aren't they? They've got no depth to the characters whatsoever. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think that is it cheered your day up? Has it cheered your day up? Because it has with mine. I mean, I never thought anyone could do as bad as Corbyn, Brown or Miliband, but it seems I was proved wrong. Let me know what everyone thinks. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and that way you'll be notified whenever I put any new content up. You'll be the first to be able to see it then. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, everyone. Don't let the lockdown drive you all mental. Bye, everyone.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration. Rotten politics in this country at the moment.